If you've been following this channel for a while, you have likely heard me say that BDSM is not a closet to come out of, but a buffet to choose from. And I say that because you are always in control of your consent and pleasure, and can choose whatever you and your partner find tasty and life-giving for your relationship. And this means that BDSM can be incredibly sadistic and savage, or soft and sweet. So, as we approach Valentine's Day, I wanted to share 14 romantic BDSM scene ideas with you that are perfect for players of all experience levels. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. I'm Miss LX and I'm so glad you're here because in addition to sharing these 14 amazing scene ideas with you today, I've put together a new Patreon resource to make your scene planning as stress-free and simple as possible with my soft and sweet scene guide. This exclusive resource explains each of the scenes we'll be discussing today with a complete supply list and a toy list so you will know exactly how to plan the romantic scene you want to experience this Valentine's Day. Just go over to patreon.com/lxerotica to get instant access. And for those of you who have been looking forward to the next installment of my BDSM Key Concept series, it's still on the agenda. I just wanted to pause this week to share these Valentine's Day scene ideas with you, but we're going to jump back into those BDSM Key Concepts next Sunday. So be sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on. But today, let's inspire some romance in your kinky play, starting with a little carpet picnic inspired by that epic food play scene from 9.5 Weeks. Make a cozy palette of blankets and pillows and fill the room with some candles and your favorite music. Grab a blindfold, gather an array of foods in various flavors, and lead your partner through a delicious food play scene as you surprise their taste buds by feeding them all kinds of unexpected flavors. Use various treats like whipped cream, melted chocolate, or honey to cover your partner's erogenous zones so you can kiss and lick them off. Even grab some bondage gear to restrain your submissive for a more intense sensory experience. Dirty Dancing is an iconic romance that makes many women swoon over the passion between our leading couple, in large part due to the somatic connection of dance. You see, presence is key to effective domination, and taking the time to dance with your partner, just something as simple as that, can be an incredible way to connect physically and observe one another's body and energy in a deeper way. Not only that, but this can be an incredibly seductive way to display subtle acts of power over your partner, like wrapping a hand around their throat as they grind harder against you, or pulling their hair back to force their eyes up as you sway. Set the scene with some mood lighting, turn on your favorite music, and tune in to one another. If sensation play is your thing, consider creating some intimate art together. Clear the bed or floor, cover your chosen space with some white sheets, and choose a variety of applicators like brushes, feathers, makeup or kitchen sponges, or even things like a wooden knife, a rounded cheese knife, or even a pinwheel. With your scene set and tools ready, you can either make edible artwork with your partner's body as your canvas using edible body paint, or for a playful twist, cover each other with some paint and use your bodies as the brushes for an abstract display of your intimacy. One of the most intimate and nurturing displays of both dominance and service is bathing your partner. Choose some decadent bath salts, bubble bars, or bath bombs, and maybe even consider adding some beautiful flowers or rose petals to the bath. Light some candles, turn on some soothing music, and take your time undressing your partner before you bathe them from head to toe. If temperature play is your thing, you can also offer your partner a scalp massage with some warm massage oil or use mint products for a cooling sensation. To increase intensity as the scene progresses, consider even shaving your partner to dip your toes into a little knife play, or use the water as your medium for some breath play. For the quiet dom types who enjoy peaceful moments enthralled in a good book, a cozy fireside story time might be an excellent option for a romantic scene. Create a comfortable place to lounge in front of the fire, grab some bondage gear and a blindfold, hood, or gimp mask, and invite your partner to join you for some kinky story time. Bind your partner and cover their eyes so their imagination is activated for a deeply immersive experience. Then choose your favorite novel, poetry, collection of short stories, or even erotica and read to them with intermittent touches, strokes, pinches, and even kisses. Consider even using a pair of vibrating panties or insertables for some tease and denial or edging. But if you're in the mood for both temperature play and a sweet treat, assemble your own ice cream bar using each other's bodies to serve up some chilly delights. Grab a variety of ice cream flavors and toppings like chocolate sauce, caramel, whipped cream, and maraschino cherries, and take turns creating your own private ice cream sundae all over one another's bodies. And be sure to take advantage of those icy metal spoons by running them over strategic locations of your partner's body for an erotic temperature play treat. Now, a fun option, especially for switch couples, is a pillow fight. Choose whatever music you want to set the mood, whether intense or upbeat and playful, and build your arena, so to speak, using the confines of your bed or a blanket on the floor, and get playful. Before long, the playfulness will likely transition to some sexy primal energy as you fight and wrestle. And the best part? Even the loser wins because the loser gets to bottom for the next scene. This next romantic scene idea can easily be tailored to fit your dynamic with just a few small adjustments. For a CGL dynamic, create a cozy and comfy fort for your little one using sheets, blankets, pillows, twinkle lights, etc., and load it with their favorite stuffies and little space activities for a sweet scene together. In dynamics without age play or regression, transform your fort into a role-play scene like a lone camper stranded in the wilderness until the big bad wolf shows up and wreaks primal havoc on their victim. For the audiophiles out there, this next idea will be an erotic treat. Again, choose a comfortable location and set the scene with cozy blankets, pillows, and mood lighting. Then grab a blindfold and a few toys inspired by your playlist and turn it on as background music for a sensory scene. Now, you will have to be aware of the laws and limitations in your area for this next one, but if you are exempt from legal risk or feel comfortable taking a nominal risk, turn your room into a stage for some exhibitionism. Dim the lights, but keep the room relatively well lit. Open the shutters, throw back the curtains, drop your robes, and put on a sexy show. Whether it's an erotic spanking on the end of the bed, or pressing your bodies against the glass door or window in a moment of passion, even if the neighbors don't notice or a car doesn't slow, the mere thought of being caught, the mere risk of being seen, is often a potent drug of pleasure that will intensify your scene for a deeply immersive experience. One of my favorite ways to receive service is massage. Anyone else with me on that? It's one of my favorite forms of self-care, and I'm blessed to have a submissive who is an excellent masseur. She bought me a massage table with a table warmer because she knows how much I hate being cold, and even crafts custom massage oils for me. Blessed, right? And massage can not only be a beautiful way to serve and care for either your dominant or submissive, but a romantic way to incorporate some affection and temperature play into your scene. Now, temperature play isn't all about wax play, fire drumming, or cupping, and can actually be done in a very relaxing and tender way if that's what you prefer. Start with a cooling eye mask or even a warm towel over your partner's eyes. Try an aromatic massage candle for a hot oil massage. Use hot stones or even warmed serving spoons to apply different pressure, sensation, and heat. Cooling sensations can also be an intense shift in experience, so consider things like mint-based products, peppermint oil, etc. for a tingling sensation, or even Bengay or Pro Bull Rub for extra tight knots that need relief. But when using products like that, remember, never use them on genitalia. Only use lubricants specifically designed for those sensitive areas, or you could cause some very unwelcome pain. Take your Netflix and chill game to the next level with a little edging and orgasm control. Choose a favorite movie and select the strategy that suits you best. Either invite your partner to join you for a movie night and randomly tease them throughout the film until they're begging you to stop the movie and play with them instead. Or choose a common situation, word, phrase, gesture, or all of the above used in your chosen film as triggers to stimulate and tease your partner. Otherwise, they must sit there in your arms, on your lap, or at your feet, patiently waiting for you to give them pleasure. Now, you public players in the house are really going to enjoy our last two scene ideas, starting with some role play. Get dressed up and plan to meet at an agreed-upon bar, club, or lounge at a specified time. The twist is, you've never met before. Find your partner amongst the crowd and see if you can charm and seduce this attractive new stranger. If things go well, consider a quickie in the bathroom or in the backseat of your car for some erotic public play. And as I said earlier, if you are exempt from legal risk or feel comfortable with taking a nominal risk, try a high-protocol night out at a vanilla date destination. Dress your submissive in a pleasing outfit. Choose a slightly ostentatious collar if you have one, and establish your desired protocols throughout the evening. Require your submissive to walk 2 steps behind you or avoid eye contact with anyone but you. Don't allow your submissive to speak to anyone or even order for themselves. Command your submissive to leave their palms on the table as you feed them their meal. Essentially, think of creative ways you could subtly display your dominance in the presence of these unsuspecting patrons. All right, fam, those are some of my romantic BDSM scene ideas for you, and I hope these inspired you to create your own Valentine's Day fun. Which scene idea was your favorite? Are you going to try any of these suggestions with your partner for Valentine's Day? Comment below and let me know. And again, if you want access to my soft and sweet scene guide with a complete supply list and toy list for simple and stress-free scene planning this Valentine's Day, just go over to patreon.com/lxerotica. And be sure you're subscribed and have those notifications turned on, because next week I'm jumping back into our BDSM Key Concepts series with a discussion on punishment and punishment that you do not want to miss.